and welcome to Canada. Hello, Canada! We are here for the IFSC World Youth Championships. We are about to get things started with the presentation ceremony, but for now, let's find out a little bit more about this event.
Welcome
to the Boulders Climbing Gym,
to Central Saanich,
to British Columbia,
to Canada,
and
and
to
the World Youth Climbing Championships.
I'm Comanda. I'm the chair of the Boulders Climbing Gym Society, and this is Sebastian. He's our facility manager. Together with a bunch of volunteers, we've been planning for this event for well over a year, and we're very excited that you're here. In a few minutes, I'm going to give you a tour behind the scenes of the facility, so you can see where our volunteers will be working and where your athletes will be warming up.
For those who are all new to competition climbing, we are going to now give you guys a quick overview of what you're going to see this weekend at the Youth World Climbing Championships. Competitors this weekend range in age from 14 to 19 years old and are grouped by age and gender. The youngest category is Youth B, then Youth A, and then Juniors. They'll be competing in two different disciplines. The first discipline is called lead climbing, also known as difficulty climbing. In lead climbing, athletes climb a route that gets harder and harder the higher they get. Climbers get a point for every handhold that they reach, and the climber who gets the highest wins. The second discipline is speed climbing. In this event, the climbers will compete on a standardized wall where the fastest time wins. In the qualification rounds, it is all based on the fastest time, with the top 16 athletes moving on to the final rounds, where they will race sudden death against each other until we have a winner.
The athletes are going to need places to warm up and stretch, and our volunteers need places to do their work too. Let me show you around the rest of the facility and tell you a little bit about this place. 2013 marks the 20th anniversary of climbing here at Stelly Secondary School. This is a public school, meaning it's free to attend this school if you live in British Columbia. The school also has an international students program with students from all over the world coming here. Climbing got its start in the school through the hard work of two teachers, Peter Mason and Paul Leday. They built a small wall on the outside of the school's gymnasium 20 years ago. They're still very much involved in the climbing facility. In fact, both of them helped to organize this event. Eventually, that very first wall was enclosed, and 8 years ago we expanded to this area, featuring bouldering and top roping. Just over a year and a half ago, we opened the competition facility. The Boulders is run by a not-for-profit society in partnership with the school district and the school itself. Drop by the information tent in the marketplace to learn more about us.
Oh, hi.
All of these areas will be part of the warm-up and isolation area for athletes during the competition. Large parts of the rest of the school are being used too. The cafeteria is feeding our hardworking volunteers, our dance and yoga studio is housing IFSC TV broadcasters, and classrooms are being used for everything from media relations to scorekeeping. Chances are, some of us will even be sleeping here. I get dibs on the staff room. We're back in the competition facility again, so that's the end of our tour.
It looks like the event's about to begin, so it's time for us to sign off.
Remember, if you need anything this weekend, come find one of us volunteers. We'll be wearing orange and green t-shirts, and we're happy to help.
And whether you're a spectator, an official, or competitor, we hope you have a great event.
Well, it is time for us to get this competition officially started with the presentation of the athletes and the presentation ceremony. I'm going to hand you over to our local MC here, Sheila McCarran.
Et pour commencer notre cérémonie, to begin our ceremony, I would like you to welcome, please, Toby Joseph, who represents Chief Wayne Morris of the Sarclip First Nation.
Thank you. My name is Scott Sam. I'm from the Sarclip First Nation. Toby Joseph, who is one of the singers with OCM drummers, is at home sick today. So unfortunately, he couldn't make it. Sorry, I didn't let you know. But on behalf of Chief Wayne Morris from the Sarclip First Nation, my chief, I'd like to welcome each and everyone here to the Saanich Peninsula, Sarclip, which is here, and you're in the backyard. This is the school I came to. I want to welcome each and every one of you here from all the countries. Welcome here to our homeland of Sarclip, Saanich. So I wish the best of luck to all the athletes here, all the young athletes. I'm sure you're going to do the best you can in the next 4 days. So welcome. Hechka.
Okay, we have a few officials on the stage, as you can see. Would you please welcome, first of all, the member of the Legislative Assembly, Gary Holman.
Hi, everyone. My remarks will be short, never fear. Listen, it gives me great pleasure to welcome competitors, coaches, officials, and spectators to this 2013 IFSC World Youth Climbing Championship. I saw that Kamanda Jarzibiak, chair of the Boulders Climbing Gym, recently said that climbing is one of the few sports in which competitors actually help each other even at the highest level. That's very commendable. I think that's a lesson some politicians might learn. I understand there's more than 500 athletes here from 50 countries gathered here this weekend. Welcome to all of you. You've no doubt heard about the beauty of Canada, the beauty of British Columbia. And I may be biased, but I can say I really hope you get a chance to visit a bit, travel a bit on Vancouver Island, this beautiful Saanich Peninsula, the Gulf Islands. I hope you get an opportunity to take in some of the sights after your competitions here. So once again, congratulations to the IFSC, the local organizers and partners in this exciting event. Welcome everyone to these championships, and of course a particular welcome to the competitors, and best of luck to all of you. Thank you.
You know, you may not be able to tell it by my accent, but I'm Scottish, and I live in France, and I'm a local politician there, so I'd like to echo what was just said. But it's often said that for a small country, Scotland has a lot of exports, and politicians amongst them, because it's also a fellow Scot who is the Mayor of Central Saanich. Would you please welcome Alistair Bryson?
That's one of the best introductions I've had in a broad Scottish sort of French accent there. Thanks very much. It's a great pleasure to be here this evening. I'm Alistair Bryson, the Mayor of Central Saanich, and I'm glad to be here to represent the district of Central Saanich. The district of Central Saanich is the geographic area that you're in right now. It's a couple of miles that way and a couple of miles that way and miles each way here across the peninsula, just to give you a location. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the that we are gathering today on the traditional territory of the Saanich First Nations. I understand that there are over 470 athletes are registered to compete from 34 countries. On behalf of the District of Central Saanich, my colleagues on council, the residents, the businesses that are the fabric of our community, it's my pleasure to extend a warm welcome to all of the athletes and those accompanying you. This world competition is a milestone in the remarkable success story that is the Boulders Climbing Gym. The District of Central Saanich is proud to have this world-class facility located here in the heart of the municipality. So much so that the District of Central Saanich has decided to work in partnership with the Boulders Climbing Gym by proclaiming Central Saanich to be the competition climbing capital of Canada. I hope that all of the athletes who are taking part will enjoy the competition. I'm sure you will meet and make new friends and acquaintances from all over the world and hopefully take home many happy memories of your visit. While you're visiting us, I hope you will explore our beautiful community, from the world-famous Bushart Gardens in that direction, to the pristine parkland at Island View Beach in that direction. Our community has a great deal to offer. I intend to watch some of the competition and look forward to rejoining you for the awards ceremony on Monday evening. Having welcomed you here, all that remains is for me to thank the organizers for their tireless work in making this event possible, and to wish you a happy and successful event which exceeds your personal expectations here in Central Saanich, the competition climbing capital of Canada.
Merci, Monsieur le Maire. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. And now the School District Trustee and Acting Chair, Mr. Tim Dunford.
Thank you very much. International athletes, climbing competitors, coaches, family members, honored guests, on behalf of the Board of School Trustees of the Saanich School District, I'm so very pleased to bring greetings to you all and to welcome you to the World Youth Climbing Championships this weekend. The board is particularly proud of this world-class facility, starting, you may know this, starting in 1995 with a vision by a then Stelly secondary teacher named Peter Mason, who built, with assistance, a small climbing wall on the outside of the gym, moving through 2 expansions in 2005, and the latest finishing in 2011 to give us what we now have, something that the world can come and compete in. And as that construction developed, so too did the educational programs associated with it. We have, and you may know this too, we have here a Stelly Secondary Climbing Academy where students who are committed to competitive climbing can study and train for credits in their curriculum. We have climbing for competitive climbing for others. There is recreational climbing. There are programs for fitness for all students, including those who have special needs. Money is not an object. And this is also a destination for those who have rehabilitative programs because of injury or illness. In partnership with the Boulders Gym Climbing Society, the school district is so proud to use this as an example of collaboration with the society, with Stelly staff, students, administrators, and coaches and volunteers. And the funding that has occurred, partially through government, partially through donations and volunteers. That's why we at the district say this is indeed an example of what makes the Saanich School District so proud and so unique and so excellent. And so this board, the board I represent, and previous boards have had a great relationship with the Boulder Society It supports this event. It culminates in an international competition here, as the Mayor said, in Central Saanich. So on behalf of the board, I wish you well. I thank you for coming. Work hard, climb hard, reach for the top.
I have greetings to read to you from the Honourable Bal Ghazal, who is the Federal Minister of State for Sport, and then also from the Honourable Coralie Oakes, who is the Provincial Minister of Community, Sports and Cultural Development. Welcome to the IFSC 2013 World Youth Climbing Championships. Bienvenue aux IFSC World Youth Climbing Championships de 2013. Canada is pleased to welcome some of the world's best young climbers to Vancouver Island, along with their supporters from across the country and various parts of the globe. Le Canada est heureux d'accueillir sur l'île de Vancouver certains des meilleurs jeunes grimpeurs du monde, ainsi que leurs partisans des quatre coins du pays et du globe. Hosting this championship provides our Canadian athletes with the opportunity to compete on home soil. We look forward to cheering on our athletes as they take on the world in what is sure to be a great competition. L'accueil de ces championnats donne la chance à nos athlètes canadiens de prendre part à la compétition sur le sol canadien. Nous avons hâte de les encourager alors qu'ils se mesurent au monde entier dans ce qui promet d'être une compétition enlevante. As Minister of State for Sport, I would like to thank all the organisers, officials and volunteers who are helping make this event a success. I wish all the athletes competing the best of luck. En tant que ministre d'État pour les sports, je remercie les organisateurs, les officiels et les bénévoles qui assurent la réussite de ce tournoi. Bonne chance à tous les athlètes en compétition. The Honourable Bal Ghazal. And then, on behalf of Premier Christy Clark, I'm delighted to extend our warmest welcome to all the great young athletes competing at the International Federation of Sport Climbing World Youth Championships in Central Saanich. Climbing is a popular international sport with climbers from nearly 50 countries participating in these championships. It's a natural human activity that starts with the curiosity and joy experienced by small children as they learn to explore their world. As a competitive sport, climbing creates exciting opportunities for athletes to challenge themselves physically and mentally. The Boulders Climbing Gym, with 1,208 square metres of climbable terrain, offers a wonderful venue for the World Youth Championships. The BC government provided significant support for the partnership that built the climbing centre, the largest of its kind in Canada. Congratulations to the Boulders Climbing Gym Society, co-hosts with the IFSC of the World Youth Championships. The Society makes climbing accessible for everyone in the community, as we just heard, providing recreational, rehabilitative and competitive programs, as well as support for a climbing academy at Stelly Secondary School. Good luck to all the climbers, and thanks to all the volunteers and sponsors for supporting this outstanding sports event at the Boulders Climbing Gym. Sincerely, Coralie Oakes, Minister of Community, Sport and Cultural Development. And now, I'd like to introduce Paul Ledet for the officials and Ryder Hoy for the athletes, for the officials and athletes oath. Et donc, je vous demande d'accueillir Paul Ledet pour les officiels et Ryder Hoy du Canada pour les athlètes qui vont prêter serment. Merci.
Good evening. In the name of all the judges and officials, I promise that we shall officiate in these World Youth Championships with complete impartiality, respecting and abiding by the rules which govern them in the true spirit of sportsmanship.
Hello. In the name of all the IFSC competitors, I promise that we shall take part in these World Youth Championships, respecting and abiding by the rules which govern them. We commit ourselves to a sport without doping, without drugs, in the true spirit of sportsmanship, for the glory of sport and the honor of our teams. Good luck, everyone.
And I'd now like to introduce the Vice President of the IFSC, Helmut Knabel, to declare open the games. Merci d'accueillir le Vice-président Helmut Knabel de l'IFSC qui va ouvrir officiellement les Jeux.
IFC thanks to all athletes from 5 continents to take part in this World Youth Championship. This is the 21st World Youth Championship and the first in Canada. Thanks to the Canadian Alpine Club and special to the Boulder Climbing Gym for hosting this event. I am sure that the next 4 days we will see a lot of fantastic climbs. I wish you all the best for the next 4 days, and I declare the World Youth Championship 2013 here in Saanich open.
Could you all please rise? Merci de vous lever to greet the Canadian National Anthem, which will be sung by Harmony Now. Merci de vous lever donc pour l'hymne national canadien qui sera chanté par Harmony Now. So now we're going to have the procession of the athletes. Okay, ça va être donc le défilé des athlètes. Tout le monde est en place. Corinne, we good to go? Okay. Please welcome the first country, Argentina, l'Argentine. Australia, l'Australie. Austria, Autriche. Belgium, la Belgique. Chile, Chile. China, la Chine. Croatia, la Croatie. The Czech Republic, la République tchèque. Ecuador, Équateur. France, la France. Germany, l'Allemagne. Great Britain, la Grande-Bretagne. And its close neighbor, Ireland, l'Irlande. Next we have Israel, Israel. Italy, l'Italie. Japan, le Japon. Kazakhstan, le Kazakhstan. Luxembourg, le Luxembourg. Attention, ça va faire du bruit. Mexico, le Mexique. I really don't know how I had a sixth sense that was going to happen. Norway, Norvège. Poland, Pologne. Russia, la Russie. Serbia, Serbie. Slovakia, Slovaquie. Slovenia, Slovénie. South Africa, l'Afrique du Sud. South Korea, Corée du Sud. Sweden, Suède. Switzerland, la Suisse. Ukraine, l'Ukraine. A small delegation from the United States of America, les États-Unis d'Amérique. And finally, your host nation, le pays qui nous accueille, Canada, le Canada. I think we can have a round of applause for all your athletes. They represent you. Faites du bruit pour tous vos athlètes. And while you're taking your photos, le temps de quelques photos, je vous laisse faire, I'd like to introduce the entertainment part of this evening's proceedings. And first of all, I'd like to introduce the First Nations drummers and dancers. This drum group is called OCM, Our Culture Matters, and it's a group of young drummers and dancers from the Saanich and Saartlip First Nations. Their performance reflects the celebration of their heritage and culture, which is wonderfully illustrated within the Saanich First Nations mission statement, which says, "Our vision is the empowerment of our people, spiritually, intellectually, physically, and emotionally, by providing through mutual understanding a safe, open, and fair environment for our community. Appreciating our youth and valuing our elders through traditional teachings and cultural practices. Along this journey, we will treat each other with respect, empathy, strength, pride, and equality." Ce sont donc de jeunes batteurs et danseurs des Premières Nations, Saanich et Saartlip. Leurs spectacles célèbrent leur héritage et leur culture. Le credo de la nation Saanich est l'épanouissement spirituel, intellectuel, physique et émotionnel de son peuple à travers une compréhension réciproque et un environnement sûr, ouvert et juste pour la communauté. Ils apprécient leurs jeunes et leurs aînés, qui leur transmettent les traditions de leur culture. Au cours du voyage qu'ils partagent, ils se considèrent avec respect, compréhension, force, fierté et égalité. Merci de les accueillir.
Oshiem Nasia, Naschalacha, to the people of the world that come to visit the Saanich territories. Our drum group here, we're going to share a song. We call it the celebration song. That this year, the fact that we can gather in a good way is a celebration in itself. The journey that everybody has taken to get this far should be, in fact, a celebration in itself. So we'll start with our celebration song.
Oh
but that song takes my breath away and hopefully woke everybody up. And again, good luck to all of you in the games. Right, Scott?
Now we have something in a different vein. Don't be alarmed, the door is going to come down. Hoping not on my head, but then it'll come back up again for the next bit. So, I'm going to introduce Ariosa. A Canadian author, Gabrielle Roy, once said, "Could we ever know each other in the slightest without the arts?" L'auteur canadien Gabriel Roy a dit, est-ce qu'on pourrait se connaître même un petit peu sans les arts? Ariosa is a Vancouver-based dance company that fuses dance movement and technical rope systems to lift choreography off the stage and into the air, creating spectacular performances in vertical space. Ariosa est une compagnie de danse basée à Vancouver qui fusionne mouvements et cordes pour soulever littéralement la chorégraphie afin de créer des spectacles éblouissants dans l'espace vertical. Ariosa's artistic director, Julia Taff, is a professional contemporary dance artist and a climber who created her first vertical dance solo on the Grand Wall of the Squamish Chief more than 13 years ago. The experience of dancing on the mountain inspired her to train other dancers and delve further into the world of site-specific performance on skyscrapers and urban architecture, including bridges, atriums, libraries, and theatres. La directrice artistique Julia Taff est une danseuse contemporaine professionnelle ainsi qu'une grimpeuse. Elle a créé son premier spectacle de danse solo sur une montagne qui s'appelle le Grand Mur du Chef Squamish il y a plus de 13 ans. Danser sur la montagne l'a inspirée à former d'autres danseurs afin d'explorer davantage les performances sur sites spécifiques comme des gratte-ciel et l'architecture urbaine telle des ponts, des bibliothèques et des théâtres. 2 weeks ago, the whole Ariosa company traveled to Squamish and put up a new dance route, dancing as an ensemble 600 feet up the Chief for the very first time. This Sunday, August 18th, will be another first for the dancers, who will perform in the old growth trees at the Tofino Botanical Gardens at the 13th Tofino Lantern Festival. In the past decade, Ariosa has performed across Canada and beyond, dancing in communities such as Banff, Toronto, Montreal, Taipei, Aspen, Whistler, Victoria, and Vancouver. Ariosa has performed at high-profile events such as the Vancouver 2010 Cultural Olympiad and the 125th anniversary of Vancouver, and had the honor of collaborating with the First Nations singers, musicians, and dancers from Squamish, Lil'wat, and the Yukon. Pendant les 10 dernières années, Ariosa s'est produit à travers le Canada et au-delà, dont l'Olympiade culturelle à Vancouver en 2010. Ariosa is honored to be included in this very special ceremony, and the dancers would like to dedicate this performance to all the incredible athletes here who lead the way, showing where humans can go and what is possible when we all look up with joy and courage. Ariosa est honorée de faire partie de cette cérémonie et les danseurs souhaitent dédier leur spectacle à tous les athlètes ici présents qui montrent la voie du possible quand nous levons les yeux avec joie et courage. Tous les vœux d'Ariosa vous accompagnent. La performance s'appelle Perdez-vous dans la danse. La chorégraphie est de Julia Taff. Merci d'accueillir donc ces danseurs Cara Sue, Julia Carr, Lisa Martin and Megan Goodman, et côté technique Colin Zacharias. Ariosa is sending you their very best wishes. Tonight's performance is called Lose Yourself to Dance. It's choreographed by Julia Taff, and the dancers are Cara Sue, Julia Carr, Lisa Martin, Megan Goodman, and the safety rigger is Colin Zacharias.
your life is speeding and it isn't stopping. Here, take my shirt and just go ahead and wipe up all the sweat, sweat, sweat. Lose yourself to dance. 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 Here, take my shirt and just go ahead and wipe up all the sweat, sweat, sweat. Lose yourself to dance. 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 Lose yourself to I know you don't get a chance to take a break this often. I know your life is speeding and it isn't stopping. Here, take my shirt and just go ahead and wipe up all the sweat, sweat, sweat. Lose yourself to dance. 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 The time getting ready. Lose yourself to dance. 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 Lose yourself to dance.
Championships, and it starts here tomorrow.
Well, thank you for joining us for the opening ceremony here in 2013, the World Youth Championships. Things start tomorrow at 9:30 a.m., 9:30 in the morning PST. That's 9:30 our time. We look forward to seeing you then. We'll see you tomorrow.